Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to Paisano's Music and Vinyl Talk. I am your host, Paisano. Genevieve is not with us tonight. A little sleepy, as children will get. But tonight's album is Electric by the group The Cult. Kind of took the long way around. We drew this a couple weeks back, but due to the unexpected death of Ozzy Osbourne, we did Bark at the Moon last week. So tonight we get to The Cult in their third studio album. Now this album has a little bit of a story with it. They recorded it with the producer for Love, which was their second studio album, and Love kind of brought them into the mainstream. This one really cemented their legacy on both sides of the Atlantic, but they were largely a British band until Love came around. And his name was Steve Brown. He was a producer. And, Love is still to be reviewed. I have it on vinyl. It'll get drawn soon, I'm sure. But they weren't happy with the sound. They wanted something different. And they hooked up with Rick Rubin to help them produce one song that they had recorded. And he said, well, why don't we do the whole album? Why just do one song? So they did. And he kind of laid it on the line. He's like, do you want to make English pussy music or do you want to rock? And the boys rose to the challenge. Ian Astbury, the lead singer, and Billy Duffy are essentially, for all intents and purposes, The Cult. I've always had a revolving door with bass and drums, sometimes going as far as to using studio musicians while recording the albums. There's been many drummers and bassists along the way for The Cult. But, yeah, Rick Rubin took over, and the sound of this album was fantastic. Definitely had an AC/DC, Led Zeppelin vibe to it. Got to number 38 on the U.S. Top 200 albums, which was pretty good. Cracked the top 40. Was released April 6, 1987. Recorded in December of 1986. I had owned Love when this came out, and I jumped all over this pretty much the day it came out. So I've had it since 1987. I reviewed Sonic Temple, which was the follow-up to this from 1989. I reviewed that already earlier in the channel. Go back and check that out. And The Cult should have been bigger. They should have been the biggest band in the world, at least for a little while. They were on fire. They were kind of mismanaged a little bit. And their albums weren't really consistent. None of the top three albums, which are Love, Electric, and Sonic Temple, are anything alike, really. Like totally different styles, But on Electric, Billy Duffy, the guitarist, he was known for his White Falcon guitars. He used a Gibson Les Paul on this, and it definitely gave them a different sound than the other albums. Definitely a great rock record. This was a great rock record, and it still sounded good when I listened to it. Can see the group at the time. You get Jamie Stewart on bass. And is it Les Warner on drums? That's a good question. Les Warner on drums and Jamie Stewart. I think Jamie Stewart was the drummer for Sonic Temple. I mean, the bassist for Sonic Temple as well, but they switched drummers, as they were known to do. So that's the band. And at this point in 1987, the back, some shots of the group. opens up. You got the gatefold sleeve, various concert shots, promo shots, and general shots. Let's go over the track listing, shall we? Came with a lyric sheet. They had a little more money this time around. The nice aqua. Not quite aqua. I don't know what color that would be. Teal, maybe. I don't know. Not a real color expert. It starts off with Wildflower, which I believe was released as a single. Peace Dog, Lil Devil, which was released as a single. Aphrodisiac Jacket, Electric Ocean, and Bad Fun finishes out side 1. Side 2 starts with King Contrary Man, followed by Love Removal Machine, which was the highest charting single off of this. Then a cover of Steppenwolf's Born to Be Wild, which was, I mean, it's alright, but it was criticized as the worst version ever. Followed by Outlaw, and finishes with Memphis Hip Shake. Produced by Rick Rubin. Came out on Beggar's Banquet / Sire. Take a look at the vinyl. Classic Sire label there, the yellow. And like I said, it played very well. Alright, YouTube. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We talk about rock and roll here. Always have, always will. And if you've been watching for some time and not yet subscribed, I mean, we're like 200 videos in. So if you're waiting this long to subscribe, shame on you. Just bite the bullet and subscribe. It's not going to kill you. All right. Monday night. Tomorrow night, we're going to grab the Pittsburgh Pirates hat, give it a little shake-a-rooney, Genevieve will stick her hand in, and draw another album for review. And on Sunday night, August 10th, we will review the album that she draws. So until tomorrow night, YouTube, thank you and good night.